Good morning, my friends. Today is Massey time. I have a couple of here that I want to show you. Some of them have a history, and that's not all my Masseys. I have at least 6 more that is still in boxes somewhere, but this is what I could lay my hands on today. So let's take a look at each and every one of them. Okay guys, let's start with this small Massey Ferguson 135, and this is the European spec. You can see how small it is. It fit on basically on one finger, sorry, but it have very good detail for such a small tracker. Okay, I hope you can see there inside the wheels. Everything is very realistically made, and I bought this about 9 years ago. Very nice little model. Okay, this is a 135. I've got another 135. This is a bigger scale. It's a 1/34 scale, and this is a Britain's model. Also the spec of European, and it got the little crystal front lights. Hope you can see that. And the history of it is I bought it in France in the early 2000s at the flea market, and it have a lift. It seems if something, okay, there it is, the lift mechanism. So it still works, and it is steerable, but the steering wheel is off, as you can see. This is also a very nice model, 135. I've got the Ford in the same range. Fords will come up next. I've got a lot of Fords, guys, old and new, from the 2-inch, 9-inch up to the versatile type of Fords, 5,000, 6,000, 600s. Okay, so this is the other 135. Okay, now I've got a 165. This is a very nice 165, also Britain's, and it can move. The bucket can go up and down, and it can also tip the front part. You will see there, you can see, so it hook up there, and then if you lift this lever, okay, it's now not correctly hooked up, but I will show you now again. Let's look at also the European spec. This is not steerable, but it's a very nice 165. And sorry if I go out of the frame, guys. I haven't got the tripod still. Mine is broken, so I make a plan here to hold my camera right, and I can't basically see nothing on the screen. But this is just a nice toy, and I've got a Ford 5000, which is also in the same, the brother of this one, also Britain's. It will come up next. Very nice little toy. So I'm going to pause you quickly. I just want to show you this mechanism again. Okay, let's look again, guys. So if I open, I'm in the screen, if I pull it, it tip. I hope you could see that. That is very nice. Okay, this is a 165. Okay, now we go to a 295. This is also a Britain's model with a nice, also with a lift mechanism, and you've got plows and everything for it. I bought this on vacation in the Eastern Cape, some 1 year, also in the 2000 somewhere, but it missed the front piece. It looked exactly the same as this type of front piece. We'll come to that one now, but I bought it like this, and I planned to build one myself, but I never came so far. But this is actually a very nice big utility tractor, Massey Ferguson 595, and it's also steerable. And I guess all the countries, the spec was the same for the lights, go inside in front. Okay, so just a nice, this is a Ertl, guys. This is a Ertl toy. Okay, the next one is also Ertl. Let's put it away. And this one is a four-wheel drive, the first four-wheel drive. And this is a 3050 Massey Ferguson in front wheel assist. And this is definitely a Ertl, I remember. Also with a lift system. It must go down. Okay, you must pull it up and down. Like that, okay. Steerable. Made just a nice toy. And I guess it's supposed to have a cap, a removable cap, because of that slots there. Must be a fairly big size tractor on its time. Okay, this is then the 3050. And then the little bigger brother, but this is a total other make. This is a 3070. But this is a plastic bonnet and the cap, but this is die cast. The engine part is die cast and the wheels is all plastic. I remember the name of this company, but I forgot what it is. They have Fords as well in this model. And my son is today, not today, but he is 34 years old. And my sister bought, and her husband bought this tractor for my son when I was 1 year old. So this is actually, they bought it new, obvious, but it's now 33 years that it is with us. He played a little bit with it, but it is basically unplayed, as you can see on the tires. Very good condition still. So this is a 3070. Maybe I'll remember the name in between of the company, but it's not here. It was on the box. Okay, this is the 3070. Now we go to something else. I'm not going to take it out of the box, guys. It's too much of a PT, and I don't want to damage the boxes because they are, the value sit in the box as well. This is a Massey Harris 44. This is an Ertl model. Yes, you can see there. Massey Harris 44, scale 1/43. And this is vintage vehicles. I've got a couple of these vintage vehicles. You will see it coming up, and I've got it on Fords and Fordsons, and as well as International Harvester. So we will do that on the next video. sometime. Maybe the next video tomorrow. I just want to say, my friend, some of you might know for Tractor Man 44, Wendell in Missouri. He is a very, very good familiar collector of 44 Massey Harris tractors with a Continental engine. Okay, so now let's go to the last one. But as I say, I've got many more Massey Fergusons that will come up sometime. And this is a Massey Harris 55. This is a Farm Classic series, also Ertl. So there's good value in this because they have their boxes still. And this is not a front, small front or the narrow front like the 44. It have a wide front. I guess this was also a very good, huge tractor at the time. This is also scale 143. Collect all the farm classics from Ertl. So I've got a couple of them, guys. We will come to them. Okay, this concludes this video of the Masseys. But I've got more, so it will come up. But I think next will be Fords. Okay, my friends. Hope you enjoyed this video of a couple of my Masseys. I've got maybe the same amount still to show. Alright, my friends, see you on the next one, and please subscribe and let's grow the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.